Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some advanced baseline inbounds plays that you can run with your team. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. Okay, so this first inbounds is looking very simple right now. It's a box inbounds. However, what we're going to be doing here is having player 4 set a screen up, same as player 1. Again, you're probably thinking, oh wow, this is pretty simple. However, the ending is not. We're going to have player 5. He's going to be cutting down towards the baseline, and player 2 is going to be cutting down towards this low wing. What we're hoping for here, our number one option is obviously player 5. We're not going to be passing up a layup anytime soon. However, if he's not open, player 1 sags off, player 5 fights through, whatever it may be, player 2 is our secondary option, and this is the advanced part of this basketball play. What we want is for player 4 to turn around and set a screen for player 3. Player 3 is going to then use that screen, and he's going to be popping up where player 2 is going to pass him the ball. Next, we're going to be turning around and having player 5 get screened by player 1, and player 5 is going to be getting the ball. Next, what's going to happen is player 1 is going to turn and set a screen for player 4, who's going to be popping out. And at this time, we're going to be having player 5 pass over to player 4 for that 3-point shot. Now, this is an execution of a play that you can run with pretty much any inbounds. However, it works really well with the box inbounds. Okay, so now this second inbounds play is a little bit more advanced overall. What we're going to be having is player 1. He is going to be going and setting a screen for player 5, and player 5 is going to be cutting towards the rim on the weak side. Of course, if he's open, we're not going to ever pass up a good layup. However, what we're going to be doing here now is having player 4 set a screen for player 1, and player 2 setting up a staggered screen for player 1, who's going to pop out to the free throw line extended. This is where we hope that he gets that ball. Now, he can sag down just a bit to receive the ball as well. That's totally okay. Once this happens, we're going to be having, after this first screen, player 4 sagging off and setting a screen now for player 3. Player 3 is going to be using that screen. He's going to be popping up towards the point, and player 2 is going to be setting the staggered screen portion of this so that player 3 is for sure going to be open for that pass. Now, he could take that shot. However, we can either set up our offense or we can have player 3 take that shot. It's totally up to you as a coach and up to him as a player. However, now we have 3 players who are in position for a rebound in case player 3 was to miss his 3-point shot. Now, this third inbounds play that I'm going to show you, player 4 is going to go and set a screen for player 5. Player 5 is going to use that screen. He's going to cut down the middle of the key. Of course, we're never going to turn up or turn away from an easy layup, so if he's open, definitely hit him up. However, if he's not open, he's going to then clear out and towards this low post. At this time, we're going to be having player 1. He's going to be setting a screen for player 2. Player 2 is going to be heading towards the point, and that's where we want to set up the offense. Now, we can either set up the offense. Player 2 could also take his shot, or what's going to happen is player 5 is going to set a screen for player 3. Player 4 is going to go down into the low post and set a screen as well for player 3, who's going to pop up. And then he's going to be possibly wide open for that 3-point shot. So one of a few things can happen here. Player 2 could have taken his shot, he could have set up the offense, or player 3 may be open for that 3-point shot. Something else that you may see right now is the fact that we are in a 3-out, 2-in offense. So if you do run the 3-out offense with your team, this could be a great inbounds to run to be able to set up your offense right away. Now, at this point in the video, I want to know how you are thinking of these plays. I want your comments below and any ideas for videos that you may have. Now, I'm going to show you some fantastic plays right now against a zone defense that I know you're going to absolutely love. Okay, so we're going up against a 2-3 zone defense. Obviously, lots of teams do use a 2-3 zone when it comes to baseline inbounds. Now, what we're going to be running here is to try and get a shot out in this wing, and it can be kind of easy to do. So what we're looking to do here is for player 1, he is going to set a screen on player 3. Player 2 is going to be popping across, not across the baseline, not across the free throw line, right in between those two hash marks. And then he's going to be popping out, and player 3 is going to be able to lob him the ball. Now he could take that shot. If player 1 was recovering out to him, that's when we want at the same time player 5 to set a screen for player 4. Now, if player 4 is a really good shooter, this is what you really want, because now player 4 will be definitely wide open for that 3-point shot. Now, one more play that I like to run against the 2-3 zone is this next play. And what we're going to be doing here is having player 5 set a screen out for player 1. Player 2 is going to go down towards the low corner. Now, every single coach says never inbound the ball towards the corner because obviously these two players can trap you. However, the reason why I like to do that, because if they prematurely go down there, we have player 5 open. If they don't prematurely go down there, and we have player 1 who's stuck, player 3 who's guarding the inbounds pass, then we have player 2 open. They can go and trap. Player 5 can pop. Player 3 can go up the key. Now we have 2 possible options. And we may even have a third option with player 4 going up towards the point from player 1's screen on player 2. Now, from there as well, another option is, or another possibility is, after that screen, if player 3 pops out prematurely to stop the pass to player 2, we now have player 5 who is going to be able to roll off that screen. That's going to be a pass to player 5. Obviously, he's going to be defended by player 5 red. Player 3 can then just pop inbounds. This can be a simple bounce pass to player 3 for an easy layup. Now, I hope that these plays help your team win more games. If they do, let us know in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. Go check out my basketball defense book as well. I know you're going to love it. And I'll see you guys again later on today for the second video of the day.